The book of Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 12. Woe unto him that buildeth a town with blood.
It said, woe unto him that build a town with blood. This place right here is swimming with the blood of our ancestors, the Native Americans. And people want to hold hands with the white man and talk about God love everybody. How crazy you think God coming back to everybody? He said, woe, destruction, judgment for those who build a town on blood.
Woe unto him that build a town with blood. Establish a city by iniquity.
And then they establish this city by iniquity. Genesis 25, Edom. Read that.
The book of Genesis, chapter 25, and verse 25. And the first came out red.
So it says, go up to like 24. Read that first.
Verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
So it says 2 nations. God is talking to this sister, and he said 2 nations. 2 different people are gonna be in your womb. It's twins in your womb, and that is 2 nations gonna come from them people, right? Remember, we identify who is Edom, who is the wicked that God is coming back to punish. Read it.
And 2 manner of people.
So 2 manner of people is in your womb. Read.
Shall be separated from thy bowels.
And it's gonna be separation from the beginning. All through the Bible, God ain't never said everybody come together. God ain't never had everybody to come together. Every structure, every kingdom that ever been on this earth has always been a ruling class. In this kingdom, the ruling class is the white man. It is what it is. And everybody else fall the line under. And we at the bottom. And we at the bottom. And in the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be a ruling class. And we're going to be at the top of that. Right? But read that.
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
You're going to have one nation of people that's stronger than the other people. Right? Read that.
And the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red.
The first came out what?
Red.
The first came out red. Right. Who is the red man on this earth right now?
Bring it out.
The so-called white man. It's the red man on this earth right now. Read it.
And the first came out red, all over, like a hairy garment.
Like a hairy garment. Read.
And they called his name Esau.
His name Esau. Edom, meaning red. Meaning red. So Esau is the red man of today. It's the wicked man of today. So let's get some history on how God feel about Esau. Go to Romans 9 and 13. Romans 9:13. So it's not about if we hate the other nations, the so-called white man, the so-called East Indian. We ain't preaching hate, we preaching the Bible. God got a problem with how these nations are treating his children. And we're just out here teaching that because God said we have to. It is what it is. Read it.
The book of Romans chapter 9 and verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
So God loved Jacob. God loved the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? Read.
But Esau,
that red man, read,
have I hated.
Have he hated? Read it again, bro.
But Esau have I hated.
But they say God loved everybody. They say John 3:16.
Bring it up.
I thought God loved everybody. Esau have I what?
But Esau have I hated.
God do not deal with every nation. Get that in Joel 2. He said Esau, the border of wickedness, the red man, he hate that nation. And rightfully so. Have they not raped, robbed, and pillaged the whole earth? Let's be real about what's going on right now. But our people love their oppressor so much, they'll get up hooping and hollering trying to defend their oppressor. That's stuff crazy. That stuff crazy. Read that.
The book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
God is in the midst of Israel. Read.
And that I am the Lord your God, and no one else.
And God ain't dealing with no other Read Matthew 15:24. Because some people don't believe in the Old Testament. So we'll get it out of Christ's mouth. We'll get it out of Christ's mouth. Did Christ deal with every nation on the earth when he walked the earth? No. Is he going to deal with every nation on the earth when he come back? He going to deal with them a certain way. But he not going to save everybody. Read it.
The book of Matthew chapter 15 and verse 24. But he answered and said.
Go up to verse 21.
Verse 21. Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me.
So this woman that's of another nation, that's not Israel, is dealing with Christ right now. She said, have mercy on me. Jesus, what Jesus do? Read.
Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil. But he answered her not.
He what?
He answered her not.
Yes, Jesus. People say, hey, what would Jesus do? He didn't even answer the woman. Read.
But he answered her not a word. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away.
And then the disciples said, get this woman of the other nation away from here. Read.
Send her away, for she cried after us. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Say he ain't sent to who?
But the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So Christ said, hey, I ain't dealing with nobody but the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Hence, the 12 gates is for the house of Israel. Put two and two together. That's going to make four. It made perfect sense. God ain't dealing with everybody. Christ ain't dealing with everybody. But if you want to know what's the white man in and the other nation in, it's in the Bible. We can show you. Obadiah 1.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Now, matter of fact, give me Ezekiel 25, verse 14. Give me that right there. If you want to know what's they in, we can show you that too. We really come out here to wake our people up so they don't be caught up in this fire that's coming here. Because this place is going to get destroyed. You think you can rape, rob, and murder a whole village of nation of people and God going to forget about it? People crazy as hell. Read now, go to Habakkuk 2 and 11 first. Habakkuk 2 and 11. Folks crazy, man. You think that ain't just? God is just. God ain't going to just let you do what you want to do and forget about it. Right. You think God going to let you rape, rob his people and he just gonna forget about it? And then be like, all right, I'm just gonna love everybody. You crazy. Read that again.
The book of Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 12. Woe unto him that buildeth a town with blood.
It said, woe unto him that build a town with blood. This place right here is swimming with the blood of our ancestors, the Native American Indians. And people want to hold hands with the white man and talking about God love everybody. You crazy, you think God coming back for everybody. He said, woe, destruction, judgment for those who build a town on blood.
Woe unto him that build a town with blood, establish a city by iniquity.
And then they establish this city by iniquity. Homosexuality is running rampant through America. Rob, stealing, killing, running rampant through America. That's how this place was established. By iniquity. Read it again.
Verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, establish a city by iniquity.
So God said he ain't like that. He saw that and he ain't like that. Now go to Obadiah 1. If you want to know their judgment, we'll give it to you.
That's right.
But we don't hate nobody. God said he hate them.
Bring it out.
Our job is to preach what the scriptures say. If you think it say something contrary, all you got to do is come up and talk to us. Bring forth your reasoning. Hey, this scripture say that, that don't mean that. And we'll show you in the scripture what it really means.
Bring it out.
Because our people don't know the Bible. They think they know the Bible.
Bring it out.
That's crazy. Read it.
The book of Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 1.
So this is the judgment for rape, robbing, and murdering the whole earth.
Right.
Read it.
The vision of Obadiah. Thus Thus said the Lord God concerning Edom.
So concerning Edom, who is Edom? We just told you. The red man of the earth, a.k.a. the white man of the earth. The same man that built this whole establishment on blood.
Read. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks.
So who dwelt in the cleft of the rocks? Where did they come from? Esau come from Georgia, Russia in the caves. The white man come from Georgia, Russia in the caves. He had dwelt in the rocks. Read.
Whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Who shall bring him down to the ground? Read.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Who else exalt thyself as the eagle? What other nation exalt thyself as the eagle? If you turn your dollar bill around, the eagle is on there. If you turn your quarter around, the eagle is on there. So God is talking about the people that got the eagle on the back of their dollar. God is talking about the people that's in rulership that's got the eagle on the back of their dollar and their money. Exalt thyself as the eagle. This is going to get more detail. Read.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars.
It says he set his nest amongst the what?
The stars.
It says he set his nest among the stars. Who did that? The so-called white man said he set his nest among the stars. And when he got there, he said, the eagle has landed. So God is very descriptive of who he's talking about right now. Read.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, said the Lord.
So this the judgment. You want to know what he going to do? He said he will bring you down. Read.
If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off?
He said his nationality is black. He only got 2 minutes. He only got 2 minutes.
Come on, man. Let me deal with you. Let me deal with you. I'm going to come down and deal with you, bro. What's your name, bro? Justice. So you say our nationality is black. Our nationality ain't black. You see what I'm saying? Who told us that? We just be going with it, right? First we was niggas, first we was coon, we was color, we was black, we was Afro-American. We done got plenty of names for the other day. They gave us 100 names since we've been over here in America, right or wrong? Right. But so who are we really? Let me show you. Give me Isaiah 1 and 3. Let me show you. Because that's what we really are here for. So we can show our people who we are according to the Bible. Because destruction is coming to this place. God is sitting in heaven right now, and he is upset with the wickedness that's going on in this place. He upset with the rulers of this place. You see what I'm saying? And he gonna send his son Christ to come back and destroy this place with fire. But us, we gotta get ourselves right, know who we are, and get ourselves right so we don't get caught up in that fire. Read it, let me show you that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner,
So it said the ox knoweth his owner.
and the ass his master's crib.
And the ass know his master crib. So that's two dumb animals. The ox know who his God is, right? And the ass know where his house is. Ox know of his own, the ass know his crib, right? Read.
But Israel does not know.
It says Israel don't know who they are today. Guess what, bro? Israel in the last days is going to be calling themselves black, African American, Hispanic, Native American, Indians. These are names that was put up on us, right? We was going to be destroyed and our names are going to be taken from us, right? Read.
But Israel does not know. My people does not consider.
We don't even consider. We walking up and down this earth and we don't even know who we are. Let me get you a couple of scriptures real quick before you go, so we can identify you, because you want to know your identity. Right, Deuteronomy 28. So this happened to Judah. This happened to your ancestors. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
Verse 15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God said, because we didn't want to do his commandments, Judah and the rest of his brothers was going to have curses upon them. Go to verse 46.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
He said these curses was going to be upon us for a sign and a wonder, and upon our seed forever. Read.
because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
So I ran past him. Let me ask you. A sign, right? The sign is on the front of at the top of the store, on the front of the store right here, right? What does it do for the store? What's the purpose of the sign? It's to identify the store. You know, it's a gas station, right? Right? So these curses identify God's people today. They're a sign that's on God's people today. And you tell me, who did this happen to? Right? Read it. Verse 68.
Verse 68, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So read it a little slower than that.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So God said he was going to bring us into Egypt again, meaning slavery again. Right? How?
With ships.
So brother, who went into slavery with ships? Remember, this curse right here was going to be on God's people for a sign. So who identify with this sign? Slavery and ships. Read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So who that happened to? Who went into slavery on ships?
Who went on slavery on ships?
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. It said Judah, the American blacks, right? The American blacks went into slavery on ships. So guess what? Judah went into slavery on ships. That's our ancestors, right? These are God's chosen people. Read that.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold.
So who went into slavery on ships and who was sold when they got off those ships? Us, right? So remember, these curses, these evil things that was done to us is a sign so God people can know in the last days who they were.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation